fairly unprecedented. And
Wisconsin DNR officials admitted back in February that their wolf hunt went a little further than they had wanted.
It's easy to, at this stage of the game, to say, yeah, we maybe should have closed it a little bit sooner.
In the first hunt allowed after the gray wolf was delisted from the endangered species list, hunters in Wisconsin exceeded the quota in every wolf harvest zone but one. The total harvest exceeding the quota by 99. But in a new paper published by University of Wisconsin-Madison researchers, the bite to the wolf population took out a bigger chunk than the wolves actually killed in the hunt.
Yeah, it was basically the concern that the wolf hunt had killed so many wolves, and we still knew that poaching was also increased. So how do we let the agency know that there are additional wolves that they're not aware of?
Adrian Trevis, Francisco Santiago Avila, and Karan Putrevu say they were inspired to look at Wisconsin's numbers after the February hunt and to reevaluate the impact of no longer protecting a species.
Based on our study, by additional mortalities of illegal killing that is not taken into account, that happened not only during the wolf hunt, but that happens immediately after delisting occurs.
Plus, the methods used in the hunt, like using snowmobiles and packs of hunting dogs, Travis says they have not been studied by modern researchers at all, and the timing couldn't have been worse.
And all of that hunting occurring during the wolf mating season would have both direct effects of wolves killed and indirect effects like pack dissolution, packs disbanding, abortion of pregnancies in the breeding alpha females, and possible disruption of reproduction for many months or years ahead of us.
Why is it that we care about sustaining the wolf population at all?
It's a public trust duty of state and federal and even tribal governments in the U.S. to preserve nature for future generations. Apex predators like the wolf play super important roles in organizing and regulating native ecosystems.
The argument that the hunts keep livestock safe from wolves, Santiago Avila says it's actually the contrary.
There's a lot of evidence, including from Michigan, that any type of lethal methods, notwithstanding public hunts, which are going to exacerbate the issue spatially as well, that these types of lethal methods increase the risk of subsequent conflicts in adjacent areas.
So knowing this, the goal for the team is both short and long, local and federal.
Part of the primary goal is to hopefully affect change within the state of Wisconsin and to cause the agency to reconsider their plans for the November wolf hunt, but also to have this out there for any regulatory body that might have authority over wolves or more broadly carnivore populations.
Sharon did reach out to the Department of Natural Resources in Wisconsin. They gave us a statement that said they stand behind their science, adding, quote, "Our approach has proven to be accurate in the past, and we see nothing in this paper that makes us question that our methodology will continue to meet the needs of state wolf management." That's again from the Wisconsin DNR. We will be right back.